Welcome to this Barcroft Barcroft TV, live Facebook broadcast from the Masai, Mara and the Mara Triangle. We're sitting in the Mara Triangle, which is the northeastern corner of this quite spectacular East African wildlife wilderness wonderland. That is many W's. My name is Hendry, and on camera today is Jeandre. That's his very clean thumb. It's because we've just started. It's round about sort of 2:30 East African time, and just over there, under the tree, the pride of lions, known as the Kichwatembo pride, and approaching them, a magnificent herd of elephants. Now let's see what happens. Elephants don't like lions very much normally, but this space, it's hardly means that the elephants can't go around the lions, so let's see if they react at all. I'm pretty sure that they can smell the lions. The air is blowing towards them, and you can see the big cow on the left-hand side there, shielding perhaps her calf from those lions. They're not really in any great danger, I don't suppose, but look how the lions are now moving. They're a bit nervous of those elephants. They're not going to take any chances. Ooh, that's interesting. Jeandre, just go onto that lioness if you don't mind. You can see there she's limping. Now, this is the first time we've seen them stand up, and we know that they killed a zebra sometime recently. Look at this. This is fantastic. They're all getting up. This is unbelievable. What an amazing sight this is. And you can talk to us, everybody, during the course of this broadcast. It'd be lovely to hear from you in the comments section. And also, if you want to keep watching this, you can keep watching, because we'll be broadcasting live from 4 o'clock East African time, 3 o'clock Central African time, and we'll be following these lions into the night. Hopefully they will hunt. Look at this unbelievable scene here. The lions have been usurped, and if you've ever had any doubt as to who the real royalty of the wilderness is, well, now you've had that cleared up for you. The lions, the gangsters of the bush, not the real royalty. The real royalty has usurped the only piece of shade in this beautiful East African plain. There they are, now standing under the shade. Jeandre, if we can just have a look at those elephants underneath the tree there. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Lions have been usurped by the real royalty. So we're broadcasting live, like I say, from the Mara Triangle. It's really one of the most special places I've ever seen in my life. Many of you will have seen it on documentaries about Africa. And I didn't ever really think that I would come to this place and be able to see so much in such a short space of time. There really is an abundance of life, the likes of which I didn't appreciate truly existed anywhere in the world. Elephants. Of course, this is the area where the great wildebeest and zebra and Thompson's gazelle and eland migration happens. They come into this area following the rains, and then they head out again. Sometime in October, we're hopefully going to watch a crossing later on this afternoon with the wildebeest going across the Mara River. Look at this. This is just too fantastic. They're coming towards us. I don't think we're in any danger whatsoever, but the lions are reacting. They're moving off now. They're very nervous about what's going to happen to them with all these elephants here. And the elephants just not tolerant of the lions, and why should they be? This is just beautiful. And look at them coming towards us. This is wonderful. They're very close by now, everybody. They're only about, about 5 meters away from us. I'm just going to lower my voice. Elephants do sometimes react to our voices, but they're so relaxed here because people do see them very often. Isn't that beautiful? Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elephants being led by their matriarch and being brought up in the rear by a quite experienced cow. She's quite young, though. She's just watching those lions and making sure they don't do anything. She's also making sure that we're not a threat. She's looking at us through her left eye there. And I suspect what we'll see now as this herd makes its way towards the west, towards the Ulololo Escarpment, which is the great mountain range that fringes the plains of the Mara Triangle. I suspect those lions will go back towards the shade, but we'll see what happens there. Look at that scene. Isn't it stunning? That is the escarpment in the background that I was telling you about, and that is the western boundary of this amazing wilderness area. And just clear, perfect conditions for viewing some of the most spectacular wildlife scenes planet Earth has to offer. Up in the sky, you can see the clouds starting to turn a little bit grey. We might be in for an African blessing of some rain later on, which is not ideal for filming, of course, but we are a very, very small part of what is an incredible ecosystem. So we won't worry about that. Look at them just easing their way across the grasslands, fertile grasslands that support an astonishing diversity of life. And look, Jeandre, can we go back to the lions? They're starting to move back towards the tree now. The gangsters going back to the shade that they were tossed out of. And you can see that, I mean, the elephants had no real desire to spend any time in the shade. All they were doing was kind of putting a stamp on... Oh, hang on a second. Putting a stamp, or they're marking their authority. Jeandre, this lioness here on the termite mound, if you can look there, has spotted something. And I think what she's looking at is a group of topi, which I'm not going to try and show you, because they're way, way behind us. But she's obviously looking at that group of topi and thinking, they might be quite nice to eat. Just beautiful stuff, this. Really spectacular. And like I was saying to you, I didn't ever think that I'd see this diversity. You know, you watch these astounding documentaries about this place where, you know, there's just action going on all the time, and you think, well, those filmmakers must have cut this together after weeks of collecting footage. Well, I think about 5 minutes in this place would give you a 3-hour documentary. I mean, it's just too beautiful. Golden colours, thousands of colours of different verdant green behind. The single Balanites aegyptica tree or desert date tree sitting here in the floodplain providing the only shade. And it's not hot, you know. It's probably about 30 degrees Celsius, which is pushing 84 or 5 degrees Fahrenheit. And so really that's not too hot at all. There's a very pleasant breeze blowing out from the southwest, which could be bringing rain, but who knows? Who knows what will happen? Then, I mean, there are elephants everywhere. Jeandre, way in the background there we can see another herd of elephants under that glorious sky that you can see. There they are. And they're just feeding very peacefully. There's some warthogs knocking about there that we've seen. We've seen some zebra there. We've seen some topi, some Thompson's gazelles, some eland on the way here. Now we with the Kichwatembo pride. One of their lionesses is missing, by the way. She is trying to sort of couch favour, if you like, with the new males from the area. The Marsh Male Coalition from the very famous Marsh Pride, of course, many of you would have seen during the Big Cat Diaries. So like I say, we're going to be here. I'm just getting myself into a position here. We're going to be here until probably late this evening, hopefully watching this very pride of lions as they head off into the night to hunt. And if we look carefully over there now, I think it should be all right. We can look over there. She looks quite hungry to me. She doesn't look like she's eaten too much. We think they killed a baby zebra. I don't think it's been enough for them. So with any luck, come this evening, we'll be following this pride as they stalk these plains in search of something to eat. And certainly the way that lioness sat up and looked at those topi indicates that perhaps they'll be off to do some hunting a little bit later on, and how exciting that will be. Right, everyone, that's going to be it from us. Thanks for joining us on Barcroft TV, Facebook Live. It's been great to have you with us. We're going to head off and see if we can find some wildebeest crossing the Mara River, and then as the sun sets, we're going to head back towards these lions and drive with them, stalking